oil, healthy for you.
And now talking sports, Argentina star Lionel Messi revealed he wore a lucky ribbon sent to him by a reporter's mom after leading his team into the last 16 at the World Cup. Messi opened his account at Russia 2018 with a goal in Argentina's crucial 2-1 win over Nigeria on Tuesday. The star forward struggled at the World Cup before that classy strike, which helped Jorge Sampaoli's men clinch second spot in Group D, and Messi later revealed he wore a red ribbon sent to him by a reporter's mom following his team's draw with Iceland around his left ankle. Argentina, who have struggled so far in Russia, had Marcos Rojo to thank for progression after the defenders' 86th minute winner against Nigeria. Sampaoli's team faced France in the round of 16 in Kazan on Saturday. The president of the Nigeria Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, has apologized to Nigerians following the early exit of the Super Eagles from the 2018 World Cup. Pinnick spoke exclusively to TVC News in Russia, where he called on Nigerians at home and in diaspora to remain positive about the team as preparations for the next tournaments, Qatar 2022, would start immediately. The CAF and FIFA committee member said he personally expected a lot more from the players, considering the level of preparation made prior to the World Cup. He considers inexperience on the part of the players as a major factor for the shoddy outing. And Nigeria was on the brink of qualifying from Group D of the World Cup, but a slim 2-1 loss in their last game against Argentina in St. Petersburg sent Nigeria crashing to third place with 3 points, leaving Argentina and Croatia to qualify as second and first.
I will apologize to Nigerians because I know there are a lot of heartaches yesterday. I will apologize and possibly take responsibility as the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. We did all we could, but our best wasn't good enough. We gave them the best preparation going to the World Cup. The preparation was quite quality, and everybody attested to it. But that's the best we could do. We're not going to play the game for them, and that's the truth. But we are not blaming anybody. It's a game, and Nigerians must always brace up moving forward that game can go either way. But it's also good to always be optimistic that we can win at all time. But unfortunately, we lost. But we'll take everything into cognizance, look at it, look at the technical crew, work with them, and I can see clearly that we have a contract with Ralph for the next 2 years. So we're not going to change any coach. The technical crew will be intact as far as I'm concerned, But what we need to do is just to reappraise the functions of possibly the technical committee, to see how they can work better with the technical crew. That's certainly what we'll do. But as for changing a coach, I'm not in that category because we need an appreciable level of consistency. And I want to congratulate the team again. It's a young team. It's the youngest team based on statistics in the World Cup. And so these are the positives we are taking out from it. We have a team for the future, a great team. And as far as I'm concerned, we are going to keep them together, inject some new blood. The Enyo Yekuru, for example, Kayode Olarewaju, Lakosa, even Chobakwam, Ibe Jordan, they are ready to come back to Nigeria, Then Victor Osimhen, the Wakali brothers, So we have an amazing array of stars, Sadiq Umar, and the team for the future, Usman, Mohamed. So, yeah, so if you look at it, we have a team for the future, but we don't want to be changing coaches, changing the team. If you look at all these players, the Maguire that are going, they've been playing for 15 years together, All these are players just started playing together in the last 2-3 years. Tyrone, if you look at Simi, he just came into the team. So we need an appreciable level of consistency, as that will lead to cohesion and maturity.
Well, England and Belgium could both rest players when they meet in their final World Cup Group G match in Kaliningrad on Thursday.
It's been unusual to see them struggle as much as they have But the level of all of the teams is strong, and they've played teams that have been tactically very good against them, have exposed counter-attack situations in particular. So, yeah, I didn't look at that group and think automatically that they would go through. We want to win the game, and you know, that would mean we top the group and we would go into whatever game we go into moving forward. And I go back to the fact that we're trying to develop a winning mentality.
I think this is a different game. I think it's a celebration game. We got a lot of links between these two dressing rooms, players that they share the dressing rooms in the same league. The World Cup only respects teams that they work hard for each other, that they work hard as a team, as a group, and they got a winning mentality. And then you see it. The World Cup is a very, very difficult tournament. The small margins are very clear. If you don't control the emotional aspect of the first game and you get a defeat, then it's very difficult to stop that negative effect that it has.
Well, both Tunisia and Panama are looking to get their first win of the World Cup in 2018 following two group defeats. Tunisia had a better game against England than against Belgium. The North African side managed 2 goals during their 5-2 loss to Belgium and also a goal against England during the group stage opener thanks to Ferjani Sasse's penalty. Panama coming into this game on the back of a heavy defeat at the hands of England. And Germany left their team base on Thursday as they headed home after their shock exits from the World Cup. Champions Germany crashed out after suffering a stunning 2-0 defeat by a tenacious South Korea on Wednesday that eliminated them in the opening round for the first time in 80 years and sent the football-mad nation into mourning. Long the benchmark of excellence in the sport, Germany's dismal campaign ended meekly with stoppage time goals by Kim Young-won and Son Heung-min, condemning Joachim Löw's side to finishing bottom of their group. On a warm and sunny afternoon in Kazan Arena, some 42,000 flabbergasted fans witnessed the fall of a Titanic team who had made the semi-finals or beyond in every World Cup since 2002. 4-time champions and 4-time runners-up, Germany were heavily backed to retain their title and add another triumph to Löw's long list of honors. Instead, they head home after a scarcely believable failure, having also suffered a shock 1-0 loss to Mexico in their opener and only scrapped past Sweden with a stoppage time winner.
Power Oil, healthy for you.